Oh, yes. Hey, everybody. Good morning. It's such a good morning. I'll tell you. Where are we at? Here we are. And there you are. It's Friday. It's the 16th of January. We are at the midway point, a little bit past the midway point of January, because time flies when you're having fun. We've been having a lot of fun so far, and I'm having a special kind of fun right now. I've been waiting for this one. It's 10:30 a.m. I've just been drinking salt water and chilling out and just getting some stuff together, and I've been waiting for this right here, this cup of coffee with you guys. It's the Quite Frankly Elevation Blend inside of the Quite Frankly mug. All those links are in the description below. And it is jacked up with keto brains. Creamy, smooth, and like almost an instantly brain tingling experience that just, I've got so many friends and family and everybody in the audience really loving it. And I'm glad to be sharing it with you this morning. I really am. If you want a sample of it, get in touch with me. I can think of nothing more I would want to do than to spend my money sending you samples of something I know you're going to love. Anyway, what are we going to do this morning? Well, it's just going to be joy scrolling. I've got so much. I have some stuff I set aside, but most of what I have here is from the audience. Most of what I have is from the audience, and I have not watched it. I've seen some captions and stuff like that, but I'm just like, okay, all right, in the feeder. But other than that, I'm just gonna be reading the chat and taking you guys, just reading the general chat, hanging out. Road Atlas, camping. Road Atlas is out there camping. Oh, that sounds nice. Let's see here. Hi, Frankie, says Sylvia's daughter. Well, hello, Sylvia's daughter. Good morning to Rev. It's 5:30 in the morning, says Mojo Psalms. Oh, man. You must be really far out there. Robert Williams, RJ. Frank, you are a generous gentleman and a scholar. This is why I like doing these shows, the B-side streams early in the morning around 10:30 a.m. because I get to see people like RJ that, you know, probably because of, you know, one scheduling constraint or another, you don't see at night as often. I know they're out there, but I like being able to get people in different time zones on different schedules, opportunities to get into this live chat from time to time. And, you know, we're still going to do call-ins. We're going to do call-ins. Willie, fix it. Did my email make it? Yes, Willie. I'm heading to the UPS store after this show is done, and I have all types of prizes to mail out to people who won them in raffles recently, and just thank yous and all that other stuff. So, hello. Amanda, how are you? Crisco Fist. Damn. That is an old-timey screen name. That's it, man. It's good to see everybody. Gene and Freebie and Foxfield Farmer and Road Atlas, and it's just good to see everybody. Oh, Linda Love. I'm just scrolling up. Okay. Now that we're all out of the way here, I just wanted to let you know, Lisa Gray can't think of anything better to do at 6:30 a.m. So that's 4 hours behind. So then where the hell? So Lisa, where are you again? Are you in some part of Alaska? Where's 4 hours behind again? It has to be Alaska, like the Aleutian Islands or something like that. Desiree Conrad, one of our wonderful channel members over on YouTube. It's wonderful to see you there. On Rumble, we've got some people who are watching, but they're sleeping. There's not one thing that has been said in the Rumble chat so far. But Pilled, of course, we got Ginster and Deansy. Meatloaf time. Stucky, stuck in New York, says, shit. Cheers to you, sir. You saw it here. Good morning, Smitten Kitten over there too. So, okay, as long as you guys you have some, go, okay. Storm and Norm. is the only person in the Rumble right now talking to himself, though dozens are watching. Norm, I hope that you find yourself some good company at some point. All right. Oh, yes. Lisa Gray is in Alaska. That makes a perfect sense. Where the hell did that extra hour come from? Couldn't be West Coast. Couldn't just be proper West Coast. Yeah, Rumble's not ready to rumble yet. No, Hawaii is 6 hours behind. So you minus another 3 hours from the West Coast, and that's Hawaii. I'm telling you, Hawaii is just so strange. So strange. Okay, guys and gals, so here's what we're going to do. Oh, I have a couple of announcements. The first one is Spotify is gone. Spotify is gone. I even tried to resubmit the show through... I went back to SoundCloud as hosting. Everything kind of got worked out again there, too. I had that problem in early December. And I said, okay, maybe I can resubmit the Quite Frankly podcast RSS to Spotify. And first what I'll do is I will privatize, and I did this one show at a time. Okay. I went into SoundCloud, which has over, I don't know, maybe 2,300 episodes of Quite Frankly in one form or another since back to 2015 when I started archiving it there. You know, obviously there's many years. There's almost 10 years more of broadcasting that came before 2015. And so I went through every damn episode from 2015 until about November of 2025, when the show officially was safely 100% copyright free. And I privatized everything. And SoundCloud doesn't allow you to batch privatize things. I had to go maybe 50 at a time. That was the maximum. 50 episodes at a time I privatized. And that's what I did. And I resubmitted the RSS to Spotify, but at that point I am a repeat offender. And anytime Spotify sees my stupid little jester head pop up, then I'm taken off. And just for, I guess just listen everywhere else. It sucks. I'll find a way to preserve all the Quite Frankly music, the music playlists and stuff like that. But this is what happens when there are no human beings that work at a company. Okay? And before people say, and I had a couple people say, Frank, it's probably, they censor so many people if they're, if you're not one thing or another. I'm telling you, it's not censorship. This is just what happens when you give 100% administrative authority to robots to be able to manage a $100 billion streaming service. Like, I don't understand how you could make that much money. You could have that many users, for so many of those users to be paid, and you don't have people. Okay, fine. I don't care. Outsource it to India. Okay. I'll talk to Manish in India. Just get me human customer service, especially if you're a creator on one of these platforms. It's incredible. That company is valued at like $100 billion. And you're gaslighting people with AI chat agents who insist that they're human. It is like it's a mind fuck. They insist that they're human. I can't even tell you the hours I've wasted on the side. Like, I'll be doing work and I'll be in a chat room and I'll just be trying to multitask. Hours wasted. Anyway, so that sucks because there was a lot of people who listened on Spotify. Hopefully they come find me. And I appreciate you guys. Please leave a like and a comment wherever you are, and let's get into this, shall we? Okay. The first thing is up is I want to bring you guys over to China. Okay. Here is a little bit of something that I saw. What's her name? Chinese dissident claims China's population is actually under 500 million, not 1.4 billion. This is on the Danny Jones podcast. Just a couple of seconds on this will do, because I want to ask you guys a question about world population again, just to mix it up, and then we're going to pick up the pace.
You are ready for the number?
Yes.
At one point, I projected under 400 million.
What?
500 million. Under 500 million.
Under 500 million.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that they have a very similar population to the United States and China?
Yes. There's 1 billion people missing.
And this goes back to what we were saying in the beginning or earlier in the podcast with all of the fake IDs and all of this stuff being found out.
Yeah, there's possibly 1 billion people missing. It's not a demographic question, Danny. It's a mathematical question. Let me ask you. It takes a couple to have 2 children to replace themselves, right? Think about it.
Yes.
If every couple produces 2 children,
the population stinks level.
right? So, do you know how many children does every woman needs to have in her lifetime in order to triple its population in 50 years?
To triple its population in 50 years, you need to have what? Let me guess. I'm terrible at math.
I'll give you the answer, because
Okay.
I asked AI. It's a crazy mathematical. If a country needs to triple or grow its population by 2.5 times, let's just say 2.5 times.
Okay.
Over a span of 50 years.
5 kids?
Each woman, you're right, each woman needs to give birth on average between 4.5 to 5.5 children.
Okay, so listen. You can say I don't know how long the one-child policy was out there and what the population was at the time. The other thing I ask myself is, where? What about all of the food? Why wouldn't you imagine that there's some economic points of data that you can see what are they importing, what are they growing at home? Is it commensurate to what you would need to be able to produce in order to feed 1.5 billion people? Then again, if you were to ask Grok or something like that to do some calculations, it would only be based on what the Chinese government makes available to everybody. So I don't know. They got big cities, very, very big cities. It could very well be 1 billion people, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was under 500 million. I don't know what the I would be interested to see what you guys think of what the reason for lying about that would be. But then again, what would the reason be to tell everybody that the world has 8 billion people in it if we don't? I've asked that question of you guys a lot. What do you think the actual population of the world is? Is it about what they say? You can never have an exact number because there's so many countries out there that have poor record keeping or no records at all. Is it exactly what they say? Is it around there? Is it more? Or is it far less? I can understand a little bit more why it would be more than 8 billion. And because of bad record keeping in all of these third world countries that have children as opposed to us, you could miss 100 million people somewhere. I guess it's possible. But what's not possible is for there to be somewhere around 2 billion people on the planet, or 3 billion people on the planet, or even 4. And to miss 4 billion or to overcount that much. No, there is a much different motive there to say that there is double the amount of people on the planet than there really is and all that other stuff. So once again, I leave that in your laps. Salt consumption is the gold standard for population measurement, says Lasky Land. Salt consumption. That's very interesting. Wow. Lasky, if you can give me a little bit more on that, that'd be nice. Salt consumption. I got to remember to look into that a little bit more. But Lasky, if you can email the show with anything you got, that would be great. Bambino Bear is here over on Rumble. D. Schofield, good morning. Good morning. Rhonda, how are you? Miss Carolyn, how are you? Tucker, how are you? Duke Nukem USA, good morning, sir. Good morning, Duke. Salt consumption. Okay, taking note of that. Taking note. Okay, well there's number one for you. This was this was sent to me. I watched a little bit of it. We're not going to be able to get through the whole thing because I just can't. I already saw way too much on mute that I don't like. The question is, can you imagine being married to this person? The immediate answer is no. No, I cannot. But let's go for it.
If you want to share the mental load with your husband, sometimes you have to let him fail. And I want to share a real life example with you of a time where my husband failed when it came to the mental load in our relationship.
I think she's saying for those of you who don't speak fluent yap, I think she's saying mental load. Yapping and speaking really fast is about nonsense, is a mark of intelligence for some people. That's what they think. Here we go.
And for context, I am Paige. I talk a lot about the mental load and unequal division of labor in marriages and parenthood. And each week I am sharing one small shift you can make to build a more equitable partnership and share the mental load.
I don't want an equitable partnership. I want you to do your job and I'll do mine. Crazy-eyed bitch. This is supposed to be a happy day.
And today, we're talking about letting our husbands fail. And this can be really hard to do because when we're really good at something and we know everything about it, it's hard to watch them do it wrong or to do it badly. But we've got to let that happen because that is how they learn. That is how they grow. And again, we're only...
You know what? I think we should I think the husband should sit back, slink back, and watch her try to do anything outside of her wheelhouse. Watch her fail to help her grow. You know, sit back and watch her fail at one thing or another. That is in mittens, stacking and color coding mittens.
Only talking about men with good intent, not weaponized incompetence. So I want to talk about these snow.
Not weaponized incompetence? What? These are midwits. Horrendous. This is a horrendous monster of a midwit.
Snow gloves for a second. You might be wondering, what do snow gloves have to do with the mental load? But they do have everything to do with...
Those are mittens. They're not snow gloves. You weird hand crone. I can't do this. We're only 40 seconds into a 3-minute video. Can't do this. Can't do it. Can you imagine being married to this? The mental load. That's the mental load right there, being married to this. Her husband is essentially a golden retriever. She flocks to the internet to tell strangers how she's training her bumbling failure of a husband so that he can better perform in his duties and her duties. Mental load. Pack the bags and shut the fuck up. No rights. Put her on the no rights list. Nay, send her to Somalia.
The mental load in this story. Last year around this time, I got an email from my kids' school. My husband and I both got the email, but I was reading it like so many women do. And it was telling us we had to bring all their snow gear to school that week because it was going to be snowing.
I can't do this. Goodbye. Not worth it. Poor guy. Okay, so let's see what else. What's going on there? Pete Buttigieg's gerbil says, I bet she's very good at scrapbooking. Shoe size IQ, says Lisa Gray. Your husband isn't your psych project, lady. He's your helpmate. Oh, wait, you're his helpmate, says Amanda. Sorry. Yes, I saw a video of hers some time ago. It was a hard watch, says Robert Williams. Well, I'm never going to, as soon as I see those, that I'm just not going to do it. But I put myself through this stuff when we go through some joy scrolling, because I know that reaction is people want it, so we're going to do it. Okay, let's see here. The next one. This is interesting. CB radios and trucks. Someone posted this video. Someone posted this video of a line of trucks either in traffic or in line for a way station or something like that, and they're all goofing off on the CB radios. And the OP said, I feel like driving would be a lot more fun if we all had CB radios. Okay, well, listen to this, and I'm going to make some comments.
Muhammad Jihad, Sherpa Sherpa, Durka Durka Durka. I just got my work day for 2 days ago. They put me in a big truck. I am like driving for Prime. I do not know what allowed to do. I'm from California.
Wait a minute, I got my CDO from a school in California. They taught us how to make illegal U-turns.
Yeah, that was like we got to make a left turn, and you don't know what they're talking about. You're not Indian idiot. You're crazy.
See, this is what needs to happen when we get stuck in traffic. Everybody puts on the radio, we laugh, we joke, we have a good time, and then we get through it.
Fuck you. This is not funny. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's the spirit. Have a good dinner. I will snatch that turban off your head, shit in it, and put it back on your head.
No, you won't, motherfucker, because I don't have a turban right now. It's in my bunk getting dried. It's air dried because I washed it in the fuel.
Okay, so it is okay. This is a prime example. Prime example of why I have all of our cars when we go up to the Adirondacks. All of our cars have CBs in them. I make sure that everybody gets a CB radio. I've bought so many pairs of radios from Blue Monster Prep and all that stuff. These nice little Midland radios that have great range. They're great for driving, especially when you're driving through mountain towns where you don't have any cell service and you want to keep in touch with other cars, especially cars that are in your convoy and something like that. And I would highly recommend everybody go out and get some radios. I just got a really nice chromed out Cobra mobile unit that is in my truck. I put that in last year. I'm actually still fine tuning it a little bit, but I'm telling you, man, you got to get it. You should actually go to Blue. I have to plug them more often because it's so important. You know, BlueMonsterPrep.com. They're still our great friends. If you need any kind of prepping, any gear when it comes to first aid or communication or, you know, non-perishable food items, they're incredible. And they're members of the audience. They love this audience. It's just as important to prep with them as it is with, like, you know, quite frankly, gold and, you know, diversifying all of that and just having a little bit of gold and silver. But they've got a great selection of Midland radios that are not very expensive at all. They got good range. And when you're going out or something like that, and you're preparing for like blackout scenarios, it's good to, I bought a few pairs to make sure that each of my friends have them for their respective households. So it's just so fun. That's like when we go up to the Adirondacks in October, the ride up there is like my favorite part because you still can anticipate the entire week or weekend, extended weekend that we have up in the mountains. It's still ahead of us. You know, it's still just very fresh. It's happening, you know, but it's all still ahead of us. And I love that ride. It's a few hours of nonstop bullshitting over the radio, you know, nonstop bullshitting. So I would, especially if you're a guy, because those are the kinds of, like, you know, tinker toys that guys, boys love. Get some girls too, but still, this is like one of those, it's just one of those things that's like especially satisfying for a young boy. Get them some radios. I actually told Aurora I want to build a radio with her. I told Aurora the other day, as far as a two-way radio, I don't know. I have to look into it, but I said, how about, because I'm teaching her how to use the transistor radio. You know, she comes in here and she grabs my little handheld radio and she pulls out the telescoping antenna. She turns it on. She flips between FM and AM, and she's starting to find channels through the tuner, the wheel tuner that she likes. She plays Salon. I know Linda's going to like this one. Aurora plays Salon sometimes. So, you know, if it's later on in the day, it's about an hour before I'm going to leave. I have finally finished all my work. She says, Dad, do you want me to do your hair? I said, sure. So I take off my hat. I let her, trim my bald head. And as she's like doing my hair and all that stuff, she said, "Do you want some music on?" And she puts on the radio, and she usually finds like a worship station. It's crazy. I don't know how sometimes, Gloria Estefan will come on and she just finds a dance station or something like that. But usually it ends up being like, worship music. And so Aurora's like doing my hair and asks me, "Do you want me to put a design in the back of your head?" I said, "Sure. What would you like?" I said, "Can you write Aurora on the back of my head?" She said, "Absolutely." Then she asked me if I want a head tattoo. Anyway, so she's learning how to use the radio. And I told her, "Would you like to build a radio with me one day?" I know Linda. She's doing my hair. Doing it. Frank wears a wig when he's not broadcasting. Well, she's got to practice on something. I can't be a total disappointment. In that scenario. But I know that there are kits that you can put together where you can just make basic radios and just like put together the circuit boards and just know the pieces, and then maybe from there we can go and build our own. Anyhow, I think that'll be nice. All right. See, morning, Frank. Hey, I'm here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see everybody. Good to see everyone. All right, ready? Next one. So that's it, the CBs. Okay, this one I've seen before. This was big last week. This is the fuck around, find out, MAGA versus ICE protester, the fist fight that happened. And let's watch it. Let's watch it because we haven't commented it on the show, and it's a Friday morning, so to hell with it. You've got a MAGA guy who's being harassed by some, lefties. I guess everybody had a day off that day. But anyway, take a look at this. So off the bat, this guy with the umbrella with the red rain jacket comes over and puts a siren that is coming through a bullhorn right into a guy's ear. You put anything high volume into a person's ear like that, you deserve to have your jaw cracked. Right off the bat. That is equivalent to throwing a punch, you ask me. To do something like that to somebody's eardrum, 100%, you deserve that. That is the first punch. If you ask me, he loves that left, you'll see. He went low with that one. He went under and he wanted to uppercut from the ground. Like he's a submarine ball pitcher in the major leagues. Some of those submariners, they will dip down to the ground during their delivery. Their knuckles are almost scraping the clay. That's what he did with this first punch. That definitely got this guy dizzy, but it didn't stop him from coming back for a second round. You'll see. MAGA guy is just taking on whoever's around him. First person, second person. Oh, third person, right down. Now here he goes. The killer is back. It's the end of the movie. You thought you got rid of me? Nope. He's walking over dazed, no doubt a little bit punch drunk. He has taken massive hit points. His character strength is down. He's very, very weak. But at the same time, he's walking over to try to save face. And he's secretly hoping that somebody neutralizes the guy before he goes over there, because he knows that there's absolutely no chance he's going to do anything effective on a physical level. And this is how it ends. Squaring off again. MAGA guy's like, "You again? Really? All right, man. I'll just have to push that button." Boom. And get that sack of potatoes. Gone.
Hey, guys.
Gone. Oh, he's going low. He's going up. He's really torquing it. I seriously, I just got to say, guys, one major advantage. This is first of all, it's the lowest form of communication. Getting into a fight is the lowest form of human communication. That is when you know that everything civil has broken down. There is no intellectual anything. It's So it's the lowest form, whatever. But I will say something, because there is no communicating with the average leftist. One major advantage we have is that these are not the Bolsheviks of 1917, okay? The people who trained in New York, funded, whatever, but they were commandos. They were guerrillas. They were real hardened killers. They took out the Tsar and his family. They're vicious. The Bolsheviks of 2025, 2026, they're bloodthirsty, no doubt. But by and large, they are physically pathetic. I mean, this one MAGA guy, one-shotted at least 3 of them, and he telegraphed the punch for days. Like that last punch right there where the guy went down, just folded up. He didn't even have the instincts to raise his hands, and you could have seen the punch coming for days. Now, again, he was already punch drunk, but damn. Anyway, there's a little bit of that. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? There's now these are some of the videos that came from you guys and gals. Doom scrolled too far, and I'm nervous to press play on this one. Looks like a girl with some kind of a disability. Here we go.
If you've cracked a disabled person, I just wanted to say thank you for your contribution to our community. And as a reminder, I may have cerebral palsy, but my primary diagnosis has always been freak. I may have brain damage, but my head game is still top tier.
Yeah! What did I just hear? What?
If you've cracked a disabled person, I just wanted to say...
If you cracked a disabled person, that means if you clap cheeks. You guys know what clapping cheeks is, right? Somebody said, what's her only ramps? Oh, no. She's invited. First of all, this is incredible. Hold on.
Thank you for your contribution to our community. And as a reminder, I may have cerebral palsy, but my primary diagnosis has always been freak. I may have brain damage, but my head game is still top tier.
She is invited to all of my barbecues, all of my social gatherings. She's fantastic. My primary diagnosis has always been freak. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, wow. She's fantastic. What are some of the other comments? I want to find her. Where is she? She's trying to get handy clapped. And I hope she gets it. I'm going to, I hope I find her somewhere, like her main account one day, so I can get her on the show. Okay, let me see. This is watch us get publicly humiliated on senior night singing the national anthem for our varsity team. It's 2 girls. They look like they are in a radio booth. I guess, I don't know what they're doing, but it's senior night. So that means there must be a lot of people. And let's see what happens.
Now please rise and remove your hats for your singing or the singing of your national anthem.
Oh no.
Oh, say
Oh no.
can you see
Oh no.
by the dawn?
Why
Hurry
would
up, hurry up.
Wait, just play it. Play on your phone. Can you play on your phone?
I said, can you?
Yeah.
Sorry,
everybody's hearing this?
one moment. Hurry up.
Oh no.
We thought we could do it.
Mute the microphone.
We did. Hurry up. Who's this? Are you scared? Oh my god, they're laughing.
I'm trying. Sorry. It's going to be a long one.
Oh no.
Sorry.
The top comment here. This is the kind of memory that will wake you up at 3:00 in the morning when you're 30. Yep. It won't stop when you're 30. It will also bring you great joy, though. It'll bring you great joy. I mean, they're going to become legends. they brought a lot of people great joy that day. I'm having great joy right now. All right, let's see here. There's nothing more American than screwing up the national anthem. You know, I love when the national anthem is sung because my heart is in my throat. Are they going to do a good job, or is this going to be awful? It's very hard to be just like Mensa Meds. It's very hard. All right, what's this? Thank you, Christopher Columbus. Xavier. See what this is all about. Give it a re.
Your name? What is your name? Your name? Your name? What's your name?
I'm sorry, but thank God for white colonizers. No shade to the Africans, but ain't no way I could be out here clicking and clacking as I introduce myself. So I'm keeping my American black ass right here on stolen land.
What's your name?
Invite him to all of the barbecues as well. Xavier is invited to all the barbecues and the social gatherings at the Valbiro home. That's it. I am ready to be friends with Xavier. I like that's funny. Oh, everyone clicking. Yeah, well, you know what? That actually reminds me of something that was sent to me last week. I have it in my bookmark somewhere else. Let me see if I still have it. Yep, here it is. Here it is. This is a I don't know. I guess an American media. There's some an African from Africa is being interviewed about the concept of white supremacy. Take a listen to what he says. I think this is something else.
Saying black folks created that name white supremacy.
That's correct. From Africa. Because we are just amazed by the things they've done. Well, we describe them always by inventions. That's all. They can command water from far away through tubes into their bedrooms. We can even fetch a bucket of water from the next lake. You will be drowned. They can put electricity. We never had one in Africa. They have airplanes fly over us. It's amazing. Everything they've done is the reason my people say these people are superior. Not because of slavery. They came to colonize us and they brought things we have never seen before. They gave a king a mirror and he was dancing and sold his people away. They brought guns we have never seen, boom, and killed somebody right away. You know what they used to do in the Congo?
Right.
They put dynamite in the rocks and then they hide the switch. And then when they point their finger, it go boom. And the Congolese till today, they call the white man kiboom, the sound of the dynamite. And then they go down and they go like this. If they're not superior, why do you see every picture when the white men arrive in Africa, we're bowing to them? We have never seen a gun kill a human being. We have never seen a mirror. We have never seen a radio tune in and somebody speaking from England, the Queen's voice. So for us, all these things, these people must be really superior and close to God. They used to have a joke in Ghana that when God said, let's pray, the white man opened his eyes. The black people were covering his eyes. So the white man saw how God created the world. That's why they are so good at what they do. And I'm telling you, these are folklores from which we grew up. If anyone told you that white people came to Africa to tell us they're superior, it's a lie. They never said that.
So you're saying...
That's interesting. That's interesting. Some of the comments. He's right, and that's okay. I'm African, and I think if white people never discovered Africa or left it alone, we would all still be in the Stone Age. Well, you know, it's one of those things, again, where there are just things that are apparent. As far as especially improvements made, you could say, oh, you're taking somebody's land and all that other stuff. But, you know, how I mean, talk about the building of civilization, the giving of civilization, the inviting of people into civilization. If I mean, listen, it's either one thing or another. It's either you took everything away. You took everything away, and you took away and you stole all their ideas, or it was already there beforehand. Could it have been done without colonization? Like, we always hear about the meme, the We Was Kangs meme and all that stuff. Where the hell is it? Where is it? And there's nothing wrong. That's the biggest thing there too. There's nothing wrong. Every culture, every race, wherever they are in the world and wherever they've been able to call their own, has produced different things and has kind of communed with the environment and the geography in different ways. But all these conversations and all these food fights we have right now in the 21st century, they're all very manipulative in very contemporary political ways. It's all a scam. It doesn't really seek to find a balance between, where different cultures of the world really do have their own unique kinds of contributions to just mankind or their own individual dignity and all that stuff. So, once we start pulling that away and trying to pit people against each other, you often find there are many people out there who have to feel like they have to commit themselves to absurd things like equality and equity. There's no equality. There's no equality. And that's good. Equity, you can't have quality with equity. You can't. There's very little quality with equality, especially forced equality, because everybody's different. I mean, people within certain demographic groups are different. The outliers of every group are different. Those people should be able to be given the chance to do something to raise all people up, or to be able to take their talents elsewhere, or whatever. So to make all things equal is such a foolhardy thing, and it also limits your ability to even conceive of any kind of history that is even remotely ancient. You can't. Like, can you imagine how hard it is for the modern liberal to study the ancient world and not have a conniption fit? It's ridiculous. So what's this one now? This one looks like it's in the same. What is this?
We don't care, Sasquatch and Squanto. Give my regards to Sacagawea.
When someone says the land was conquered, not stolen. Yo, stop looking at me with those sad native eyes. Anyway, here's another one for you. Gameplay features is more from GTA. We've got some Grand Theft Auto 6 updates here. Rockstar confirms these GTA leaks were real. What are they? The game will feature male and female strippers. There is going to be a 6-star wanted level. Not just a 5-star where they send in the military. What the hell is 6-star? There's a mission where you shoot a shark with a spear gun. Weight gain and weight loss mechanic. What? What does that mean? Limited weapon carry systems with extra gear stored in car trunks. Well, I think this might be the first GTA game that they have not programmed enough bullets. There's so much. I also, speaking of gaming, I downloaded Arc Raiders, and I'm going to start getting the hang of it, and I want to play a little bit more because aside from me having friends that are on there, I keep seeing these really incredible captured moments of interaction between players, and I have to open up the audio for public audio so I can just talk to random people, and I have to get my rage bait. I have to get my rage bait chops up. I thought that this was an incredible trolling. This dude, whatever guy. So he's waiting for somebody to come through the door, and he's going to nab him.
really.
It's my first game.
Yeah, I doubt that, but okay.
Really? Dude, whatever.
Yeah, you're not gonna get shit, so.
Dude, whatever.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not.
Dude, whatever.
I think the best thing is that it's the reverb that is added to all the voices here, where it actually sounds like they're in this corridor, and that these are two people who don't know each other playing this game. And I like how you can leave one person just kind of like injured and not able to get anywhere. That's hilarious to me. Of course, that's going to happen to me all the time. So maybe I'll get Mike and a few other people to come on with me this weekend, and we'll stream it on YouTube.
At least knock me out if you're not gonna fight like an actual man.
At least knock me out if you're not going to fight like an actual man. The fact that he's begging for mercy is hilarious. Just can you just finish me off? That's hilarious.
Dude, whatever.
Oh, forgot that's how people who don't have any love in their life act.
Dude, whatever.
Oh, dude, whatever. Dude, whatever.
Oh, that's how people act when they have no love in their life. Whatever. Dude, whatever.
Hey, whatever. You know, if you got to be a rat to be good at the game, that's fine. It's you know.
If you have to be a rat to be good at the game, that's fine. I love this. I love this underhanded bullshit. This is hilarious. Now, it's coming up right here. I think a third player enters into the corridor, and the injured player tries to warn him about this guy over here, the rat.
It says more about you than me, so.
Yeah, dude, whatever.
Whatever. Whatever.
Dude.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Whatever.
Dude, whatever.
Oh, he's gonna shoot you. Be careful. He's a rat.
He's gonna shoot you. Be careful. He's a rat. I love clips from games like this. I love it. He's gonna shoot you. He's a rat. Like, what is he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? Have a duel? 10 paces, turn around and shoot? Who cares if he's hiding behind a corner? So I love this stuff. That's what makes playing video games just worth it. I just have to do a little bit more. I have to do a little bit more chatting. What is this? We have Phil Leotardo. I have two Sopranos characters, Tony Soprano and Phil Leotardo. They call Pizza Hut and Home Depot. Here's Phil Leotardo calling Home Depot.
This is Matthew. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Matthew.
Can you hear me?
I'm on the market for a radiator for grilled cheese sandwiches. You got anything like that?
Let me take a look here real quick. So are you just thinking like a griddle or...
Nah, I need the classic radiator. The one that heats up and cooks the bread on the side. You know, the one where you put a little butter on the bread and you push it up against the radiator.
Let me see what I can find real quick. It's not ringing any bell.
20 years in the can. I compromised. I wanted to F a woman. I compromised. I jacked off into a tissue. I wanted to eat monogot. I compromised. We ate grilled cheese on a radiator.
Let's see here. I thought I had it for a second, but let's see here. Let's see here.
So these are AI apps then that essentially, what are some of the hashtags here is character AI. So I guess they've created AI character apps where you can just have somebody talk to a chat bot that is taking on, I guess, the pre-programmed the mentality, the temperament, and of course the cloned voice of certain characters. That's pretty funny. This is AI I approve of. Phil Leotardo. What else does he say?
You don't have any?
Okay, I do.
You're a friggin' appliance store. How do you not have
them? Excuse me, sir. So I don't seem to stock any in the location.
What?
However, we just
Who are you
stock
talking
them online. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Awesome. So, as I've been searching for this radiator, as you said, so I do not seem to have any in my location. We do have some available for online purchase. You're thinking of the ones that fold over, so you just press it down, correct?
Yeah, that's right. The foldable ones?
Yeah, okay.
They're pretty old school.
So
you fold it over.
I gotcha.
And you stand it up
you fold
against
it
the
over.
radiator. Put a little butter on the bread. It's a little hard to get it even on both sides, but it's worth the effort.
It's worth the effort. Now you say, God, this guy doesn't get paid enough to put up with this. You know what? There are worse things in the world. Here's Tony Soprano calling Pizza Hut. Let me see what this one's all about.
Is this carry out or delivery?
Okay, let's make this order. I want the pizza loaded with gabagool.
With what?
Gabagool, the most important part. I also want extra provolone cheese.
I don't know what catapult is.
God damn it, it's pronounced gabagool. Gabagool.
I still don't know what that is. It's not on my menu.
You're kidding me, right? You don't know what gabagool is? Do you work with a bunch of Neanderthals?
I'm about to hang up. You're being very rude. I've already told you I don't know what it is.
Look, I'm sorry I was a jackass. How can we start over?
I need your phone number. Is it going to be carry out or delivery?
867 Fight 309.
All right, I need your phone number.
867-5309. Oh man. Those are going to get better and better. I have two more things for you as we end today. I love these dad crash out videos. I watched this one before I went live just because I love them so much. And there's a couple of new ones in here I have not seen, but there's a few others I have seen before and I might have played on the show. But who cares? Because it's always funny to see dads frustrated and just, I love it. I think this is another one of those things where, like, you see these interactions between parents and kids, or just human interactions in general, that take place all over the world. And even though you don't understand what they're talking about, you don't know their language, some language is universal. And frustrated dads, that is a universal language. So let's take a look at this one.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah, motherfucker! Fuck you!
What are you puking for?
Fuck off!
That one I love.
God damn it, motherfucker! Bitch ass fucking pussy cunt. God damn this fucking hellhole. I hate this fucking house. I hate everything about this fucking place. I despise this fucking house, man. Fucking hate everything about this fucking house. You guys just sit around and fucking do nothing. See that? Watch. Fucking brakes on me because they're fucking trash ass bullshit. Good. Hope I dent it. Pull this out. Fucking cocksucker. Fucking dork.
He called he called the gate a dork. That's something I would do. That's something I would do, actually. That's fantastic. I loved it. And now here's the last one. This is something I saw this morning, and it's another. It's somebody I guess hid a speaker, and somewhere in the store, maybe this might be, what is this, Target, is playing somebody in the throes of ecstasy, and it's becoming an issue for all the Target workers. And let's take a listen to this. Guys, I know that there are some people in the comments that are already would agree with me, but if this happened to me, if I worked if I worked in a store like this would make my night. I would be as an employee in the corner crying from laughter. This, I would appreciate it so much to the extent where every night that I came to work, I would have this faint hope that these kids would come back and do it and cause this kind of incredible juvenile chaos. I'm telling you that it would make my night if I worked in this store. It really would. I'd be crying. I wouldn't be able to breathe. I would be useless in the effort to find the source of the sound. I would be useless. And that would be it. I'd be looking for somebody to thank. In fact, no, I wouldn't. I would want them to leave as mysteriously as they came, because if they can achieve their mission, then I would have a greater hope that they will come back and do it again. I love this. So that's all I have for you today. That's all I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you have a great Friday. I also want to let you guys know again that we not only have a fantastic, delicious, Quite Frankly coffee. The link is in the description below, the Quite Frankly Elevation Blend Coffee, where you can also get these amazing mugs. We have a couple more left from 2025. Once we sell out of those, we will design a 26 one. And I also just want to let you guys know that for the Keto Brainz that goes inside of it, for the rest of January, get in on this. The promo code is January. You get 15% off the Keto Brainz, the number one, the best nootropic, non-dairy, non-sugar creamer in the world. No crash, nothing. You're going to love it. My buddy Mike May, who created all of the intro videos for the show, I gave him some sample packs the other day. He said, Frank, do you have a code or something for this? I'm buying a couple of months of it right now. I'm getting myself a blender. I have had incredible couple of mornings, and I love this stuff. So you're going to keep loving it, and you don't get used to it. You know, it's not like you need more and more to get that fix. Your brain just connects to the compounds inside of it. It's all natural, fantastic supplement. Promo code January, 15% off, and we are going to pick 4 raffle winners. If you make a purchase with any Quite Frankly code, 4 people are going to win. One of you is going to win a $450 plus bag of goodies. Extra Keto Brainz, the glass storage jar, long-handled spoon, the brass knuckle mug, a t-shirt, a bag of creatine, a bottle of the BPC 157 peptides, a hoodie of your choice from nofsgivenclothing.com. They are a local clothing company up there in Montana. They're friends of Keto Brainz. And then the 3 of you who are runners-up, you're getting an extra bag of Keto Brainz and samples of salty electrolytes, to which honestly is like a first prize to me. Just give me more Keto Brainz and I'll be happy. And the salty electrolyte bags, that should be in your cars. It should be in your fanny packs, whatever the hell it is. You ever feel like you get a tension headache? You need some electrolytes, man. If you don't have any sea salt on you, drop that salty stuff in there. It's awesome. So that's it. Have a great evening. I will be live tonight at 7 o'clock on The Playhouse. Okay? Me, Anthony are co-hosting. We have our buddy Derek, who is the bassist of Set the Charge. He's in with us. I've got a lot of great stuff that we're going to be reminiscing on, and I would love to have you there. We'll be live on Pilled and on the Playhouse YouTube. Also, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, I'll be live for the Saturday Night Lounge with my cousins Sherry and Dave. That'll be on Pilled, quitefrankly.tv. And, of course, be re-premiered the next week after when we have a Friday off. But listen, there's nothing like being there for a live Saturday night. And if you missed the flip side last night, you got to see it. It was wild. It was wild. Music pumping. We did an extra Mad Libs, and it was crazy. It was a crazy half hour, seriously. So I put the link to that. I pinned it to the top of the comments in YouTube and in Rumble. Go check it out, and thank you so much for everything, my friend. Let me just go through the comments real quick before we leave. Wado, nice. Oh, what was this? Wado 3765 from Bulgaria. Interesting. Last night was rad, says God Bless America. You damn right. I don't do rules, says Absalom. We can all be friends. Everybody's making friends with each other? That's great. Oh, Keto Brainz, how's the shipping to Europe? Wado, there is a special, if you go to ketobrainz.com, I think that there's a special European supplier. I'm pretty sure that there is. I believe that was established back in 2025. But get in touch with me, man. If you want some samples, I'll talk to Molly about getting you some samples. And all that jazz. But thank you guys. I will see you. I will see you soon. I'll see you tonight. And whatever. I need Frank's algo, says Rosie. You what on Instagram? You know what? Just start following me on Instagram. And what you'll see is you'll start seeing things that pop up in your reels with me liked by Quite Frankly Official. Just start liking the things I'm liking, and it'll lead you to very dark places. That's all I'm going to say. It'll lead you to very dark places and very, very odd places. So, but yeah, be well. Thank you so much for everything, my friends. Happy Friday to you.